And I didn't realize that after you played in the NFL, you went straight to curling. Billy, did you know this about Jared Allen, who's a finalist for the Hall of Fame? We'll find out Thursday. We'll talk about that with him in just a second. But he's into curling big time, man.
Well, I'm confused, Jared. So, like, it's possible that you could get introduced, or it could be announced that you'll get into the Hall of Fame this week, and you're going to have to say, I'm too busy curling right now. I won't be able to make it.
I'll just put it this way. I will be in Denver curling, yes.
Okay.
What if you missed the call, though? I mean, what happens?
No comment.
Wait, hold on a second. So Jerome Baker retired, I think, right? So he doesn't go around and like tap you on the shoulder or jump out of a bush anymore to tell you got into the Hall of Fame. But if he did, would he have to like go down and like curl next to you on the ice and be like, "Hey,
I'm not putting life on hold waiting for them to get back to me. So I'll be out in Denver curling."
I could just see Jerome Baker sliding down the ice and Jared Allen sweeping him right into the right spot and tell him, "You got the Hall of Fame."
Where'd your passion for curling come from? How did that happen?
I took a bet, man. I took a bet from a buddy to see if I could make the Olympics, and chose curling. And then just like anything else, once I do it, I want to be the best at it, and I go all in. So that's what happened. So went down the rabbit hole, and I'm still chasing that dream.
What is the bet? Like what? Like if you do it, what does he owe you?
Financial sum. Yeah, I mean, if he did, I mean, really just, it was a made up financial sum that he threw out there. I was like, done. But the real winner is just the look of his face when I make the Olympics, and him having to eat crow and tell me that I'm worthy, and having to sit there and realize that he's not.
So if you had to choose just one Hall of Fame to get into, the Football Hall of Fame or the Curling Hall of Fame, which one would you choose?
Gosh, I think curling. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I already know where I stand. My stats are what they are in football. If I can accomplish
much more elusive club.
If I can climb a new mountain, right? Like, yeah. How about that?
Billy, how many NFL Hall of Famers do we know? We don't know anyone in the Curling Hall of Fame. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I don't even know. Does it exist? I don't know. It's got her somewhere.
Wait, this thing meant everything. Baselli's a friend of mine. It meant everything for Tony Baselli to get into the Football Hall of Fame. And it seems like, you're okay with it, as long as you got curling.
I gotta be honest, my life doesn't revolve around it. You know what I mean?
Right.
At the end of the day, my stats are what my stats are. You know what? I played this game for the respect of my peers that played before me, and the respect of the guys I competed against. And I can honestly say that I've earned the respect of the guys that played before me, and there's not one person that's going to walk off that field and didn't know that they weren't in for a battle every time we faced each other. So, I'm good. Do I need a gold jacket, green jacket? It's the words of Happy Gilmore, right? Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives it? It's a fantastic honor. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's one of the highest honors, the highest individual honor you could achieve. I mean, I'd be lying to say that I didn't want to be in the Hall of Fame. But it's not going to define me. It's not going to make my career any better. It's not going to make my career any less. It's not going to make my wife love me anymore. My kids love me anymore. You know what I mean? It is what it is. At the end of the day, you're going to go back to life. My life doesn't revolve around football. And so, yeah, I mean, it's a great accolade. It's a great, deal to achieve it. But, if I never do achieve it, I'm not going to consider myself a failure by any standards. So it is what it is.
I think this is going to blow Billy's mind and probably Mikey A's mind. How the hell did you convince? Why explain Mark Bulger being on your curling team?
Oh, yeah. When I first put it together, I was like, I just had some buddies out here in Nashville, and I was like, hey, you want to curl? So Mark actually built a curling facility out here that we practice at. So my team is no longer, Roos, Bulger, and Bullock. It's a different team now. None of them are curling competitively anymore. But Mark actually built a curling facility out here. T-line curling that we practice at. Fantastic. So he's still a part of the team, even though he's not. But yeah, I just asked him. I was like, hey, y'all want to try to make the Olympics and curl? And they're like, yep, let's do it. Found out it's harder than you think. But, like I said, attrition has never been my problem. I am in that rabbit hole, and I'm willing to go down it.
So I have found that there's a World Curling Federation Hall of Fame. I don't know that there's an actual building. You do get presented with a medal should you make it into the Hall of Fame. And there's an online application where you'd be nominated. So we could nominate you for the Hall of Fame if you would like.
Why not? I mean, right? Yeah. I feel like I got to do some more damage, right?
Yeah,
You guys want to know? You guys want to hear an interesting thing? I actually have a silver medal at nationals for. I am a second place national curler. What was it, like 4 years ago? I played on Rich Runen's team. I was an alternate, and I didn't realize they actually gave alternates medals, and they finished second at nationals. And I have a silver medal, so I was a runner-up national.
That's so awesome.
We're
gonna nominate you, Jared. I'm telling you. So, but we go in together, okay? If we nominate you, yes, we go in
done
together.
And done.
Okay.
But yeah, curling's been great, man. The sport is fantastic. The people are fantastic. Everybody's kind, welcoming, and there's a skill level to. I liken it to like your short game of golf, right? There's a finesse to it, and then from the strategy standpoint, it's like chess. And so here you're trying to manipulate these 40-pound rocks down the sheet of ice, into a game of literally centimeters and inches based on angles, and for a guy like me, not to let my emotions get the best of me. It definitely brings you to a different level of conscious space if you're trying to be an athlete right on ice. And so it's been a fun challenge. It's definitely something I enjoy, and we will see where it goes.
What size are curlers in comparison to you? Like, you the largest curler?
Yes, by margins a lot of the time.
And a hindrance?
What's that?
Is it a hindrance to be the largest curler?
It can be, like, from a sweeping standpoint, like obviously by sheer physics and mass, I'm able to get a lot of pressure on the broom. But at the same time, it's also harder for me to get my feet back. Like, you know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff is a little tougher. So yeah, I'm sure having a more compact body allows you to be a little more stable on the ice. I still fall quite often, so if you ever want a good laugh, there's a chance I'll fall pretty much at every event.
Wait, is there video of you falling while curling? I need to look at it.
Oh, guaranteed that's on it. I rolled my ankle just last week. We were in Phoenix at a tournament, and I went in to sweep, and I caught my gripper, and I rolled my ankle and dang near fell. And my wife was just shaking her head like, "What is wrong with you? I thought you were an athlete."
Why didn't you just take up golf or something? Like, curling seems like
plays
it's a
golf.
lot. Yeah.
Well, it was. So I had the original bet was for me to make a PGA Tour event through golf 3 years after I retired. And I was playing in the Tahoe tournament one year, and I was just playing like garbage. And my buddy was like, "You have no chance at winning this bet." And so having some beers around the fire one night, we were like, first of all, I don't know. I just got done watching Eddie the Eagle, and I was like, dude, I guarantee I can make the Olympics, though. I was like, all I got to do is find out what we're not good at and just, go for it. Right. At the time, we had all, I did this before, Schuster won the gold. We already had plans in motion. And so at the time, we had won like a bronze years ago. And I was like, curling, that sounds like a great deal. It says right on there, like the winners have to buy the losers beer. I'm like, either way, I'm going to have a good time. And here we are.
Where's the sport been my whole life? I mean,
right?
That's what you're thinking, Alan, right?
I'm like, why did I ever play football? Like, this is ridiculous.
Jared Allen with us. He's a finalist for the Hall of Fame. We'll find out Thursday. We might find out before he does because he'll be curling. Yeah. So, hey, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Shoot me a text, yo.
If you make it to the Hall of Fame. I'm wondering, like, what would you do if the roughing the passer rules of today were the same as when you played? You would snap so quickly, Alan, I imagine. Right?
I gotta be honest, I'd probably walk out the field and quit. It is getting ridiculous.
Right.
Like, I mean, just in general, I mean, come on. I don't even know. It's hard to even explain it because you just shake your head at times and you're just like, oh my goodness. Yeah. And so they need to figure that out. I really do think the league needs to start having these refs and training the refs on intent, right? Like, the quarterbacks have a helmet on for a reason too. They have shoulder pads on. Dude, they're making 3 times as much as most players. They can assume some more risk. Because you got guys trying to bat a ball and their hand accidentally touches the face mask, and that's 15 yards. And those are penalties that change drives, right? Those are penalties that usually you're gonna end up scoring on. And it changes the game. It doesn't allow guys to play free and aggressive to the quarterback. And in this league, you have to have a D-line that can rush. Is the only way to neutralize as a quarterback. And when you start taking that away, I still look at that one again, with Chris Jones on Monday night this year. I mean, goodness gracious, I don't even know. And technically, they should have thrown a flag on him because he had the ball. They should have thrown a flag on the quarterback, right? Tackling too hard.
You're disgusted, Jared Allen. You really are. Look at that look on your
face. I don't know how to describe it. Like people have asked me that, and I just shake my head, and I'm just like, oh, like it just sucks because that's not the game we enjoyed playing. You know, I mean, I'm all for player safety, but at some point, the integrity of the game has to stand up, and we all realize we play a violent sport. We all realize that there is risk. And when you start getting into those calls of like how people, he didn't tackle them properly, like get out of here. Like that's, it's a bit much. And and just say what it is. You're just trying to get make sure guys don't separate quarterback shoulders because all the money rides on faces of the league like the quarterbacks. So
sure.
That's the part they hide behind player safety when it's like all you want is more marketable people.
What do you remember? You were part of an infamous play, okay? And so I'm wondering, what do you remember most about the Dan Orlovsky play where he stepped out of the end zone?
Oh, dude, I think it was laughing, right? Well, first of all, I didn't get the reward.
You were chasing him down.
Yeah, he had a really good pass rush. I didn't get the reward of hitting him, so that sucked. Actually, I always tell people that the funniest part about that was, Kevin Williams, I think, had 4 sacks that game. And, he had jumped out to an early, I think he had like 6 sacks, and I maybe had like 2 or 3 at the time. And I'm just like, there's no way I'm letting a D tackle beat me in sacks. Like, I'm just not allowing this. So we were in a tight competition going forward. And so I was laughing because he was, I knew he was going to be pissed off that I got a freebie, so to speak, out the back of the end zone. And I didn't, in my mind, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait, did dude really just run out of the back of the end zone? And the best part about it is he didn't even realize he was still eyes downfield, ready to make the throw.
I love that he didn't realize that you stopped pursuing him and you were just laughing.
Oh, cracking up. I was like, this is fantastic. Fantastic.
Do you remind him of it every time you see him?
You know what? Dan is like the first time I met Dan after that happened too. He came up to me, was like, dude, man, huge fan, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he makes fun of himself. And I think that's what makes it so funny too, is that like he totally owns it. And he's, parlayed that into a fantastic, analytic career on I think he's with ESPN now. But yeah, I mean, and so he owns. I think there's usually when his face is on TV, I'll get a text like, "Hey, did you know you're in a picture of Dan Orlovsky in the back of him?" And so yeah, I got to give the guy credit. He owns it, and I think it's all. It makes it even more fun that he's just like, "Yep, it happened."
Jared, if I give you 6 months right now, not that you would because you're curling, okay? But if I give you 6 months to prepare, could you play an entire NFL season? And if so, how many sacks?
Oh, 6 months?
Yeah,
probably a year. No,
a year.
That would be tough. See, I have I ruptured my L5 twice my last 2 years. So I got Chicago, ruptured it, and Carolina ruptured it. I just found out I'm gonna have a shoulder replacement at some point. So, short answer is probably no. Healthy, like if I had all my surgeries and I was healthy, I think I still got 1 10-sack year left in me. As long as I could train properly. But the NFL season is long. It's the grind. Sundays were never the issue for me. I knew I was going to retire because I just didn't have it in me anymore to train to stay at the level that I needed to. And then when injuries start piling up, you just kind of like, yeah. But yeah, take the shoulder injury away. I probably got 1 more 10-sack season in me, and then. But if I went out there like right now, I would literally blow a hamstring. I would blow an Achilles tendon. Everything would fall off.
Everything.
So this is kind of out of nowhere, but I read this about you and I'm wondering if it's true. Did you actually propose in the back of a pickup truck and then go hunting immediately after?
I did. Yeah, my wife came with me hunting, but yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Not back. We were driving to deer camp when I proposed. Yeah.
Right. That's how you have your soulmate right there, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Were you covered in like deer piss at the time, like and all
no
that you have to do?
No, I made it a decision a long time ago in my life. I wasn't going to cover myself with other people or animal piss. I was just like, I'm going to be the guy that doesn't put urine on them.
Right.
And so
that for everybody.
Yes. You know what? Some people might like that. I just decided a long time ago I'm going to keep urine off of me.
Jared, I imagine like 20 years from now, people are going to say, what hurts most on your body? Like you're going to be the rare football player that says my body hurts more from curling than it does from playing in the NFL.
It does. Actually, sweeping, like when you're sweeping for an entire weekend, like I got an entire week, I got to sweep this. Dude, you don't realize you're just like, oh, you can't move. Like atrophy sets in after a couple of weeks. You're rigor mortis. Yeah, I'm hoping maybe that's why my shoulders hurt from sweeping, not from football.
Will we when in Nashville, will we ever find Jared Allen on one of those group bikes that just drive around town partying their asses off? No. I hate those things, man.
Yeah, I don't really like people, so you know what I mean. So like that would require me to be around people.
They're the worst.
Some of them cover themselves in piss, Jared.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do I hang out with those people?
Wait, it just dawned on me that Hall of Fame weekend being enshrined would be a hassle to Jared Allen.
Yeah,
it really would be. Like the dog and pony show, I can skip it. I'm over it.
Just give me my jacket. Everyone, get the hell out of here.
Shoot me a text, say what's up, and let's because think about all like anytime you've had an award for anything or you have to go to an event, there's only a handful of people you actually want to hang out with anyways.
Right.
And so you're forced to hang out with a bunch of people that you don't know and don't really care to hang out with. So I've got, let's just that's why I give the Vikings credit. The Ring of Honor was great because they allowed me to invite who I wanted to invite, and I got to hang out with who I wanted to hang out with.
Who you want to do hang out with? Right?
No one was there.
Family be done, back
just
on the plane.
Right, you invited 4 people, Alan.
Yeah.
Wait, who's the athlete you tried to recruit for curling that said no? Like Randy Moss? Like, was there anyone?
No one said no. I tried to recruit Peanut Tillman at first to play badminton with, because that was my original goal, to be a badminton player.
Wait,
but and then he joined the FBI, so I was like, well, I guess he's out. So then I asked Bolger to be a badminton player with me, and we watched a couple of videos of badminton. I was like, "Ooh, that's aggressive. Let's go to curling. Let's definitely go to curling."
Well, have you tried pickleball? Pickleball is like the new thing that everybody's trying.
I haven't. You know why? Because when things get trendy, I tend not to like them.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
I'm sure, I would love pickleball, but out of sheer just
principle,
the fact that everybody's like, "Oh, pickleball," I'm like, "No, I don't like it. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out."
Plus, there's some human interaction involved with pickleball.
Yeah.
That
right.
Yeah.
Then you have you have to have friends, and you're like, "Oh, that's aggressive." Like, oh,
you have to have.
Are you like this with pop general TV shows, movies, stuff like that? Because I'm similar. I've never seen Breaking Bad. Don't think I ever will. Just because everybody watched Breaking Bad, I'm like, I don't think that's for me.
I tried to get into Breaking Bad. It fizzled out for me.
Mm.
Game of Thrones. My wife and I watched the first episode. I was like, can't do it. I couldn't get into Game of Thrones. And you know which one actually I've watched several episodes, and my wife and I tried 2 separate times getting, because everybody talked about, was Ozarks. And I'm like, I get it. You're in the Ozarks and you're laundering money. Like, where are we going with it? It ran its course really quick for me, and I'm like, okay. So other than that, I mean, I guess some shows are cool that are trendy, but yeah, typical. I try to do things and have things that are more under low key.
Sitting through an entire Hall of Fame ceremony seems like torture to you, like having to watch it. Right? It really does.
That might be. I've actually heard from other people that it's torture. Like, oh my gosh, like that. I mean, oh. Yes. I mean, I'm sure, I'm sure it's exciting for the people getting the jacket.
Of course.
But can you imagine just the people sitting in the crowd? First of all, as a fan, I'm not really a big fan of stuff. So it's like, my hat's off to people that go and sit 3 hours at a football game. I'm like, that's a long time.
Right.
But can you imagine sitting in the crowd with no real connection to anybody getting rewarded at anything? Happen to listen to 3 hours of speeches in the blazing hot sun. Doesn't that sound miserable?
Wait, I did it last year because Baselli is a friend. I only went for Tony Baselli, but I had to sit through Dick Vermeil's speech. It was 2.5 hours long.
I have a solution for you. This is what if you don't get in this year, hopefully you get in, or hopefully you don't. I don't even know what you're hoping. I don't know what you're hoping for, but if you don't, this is what I'm thinking. Next year, just come back for a game, and then you'll be ineligible for another 5 years, and then just keep putting it off over and over again.
Solid, right? That's not bad, because I can long snap.
You never have to deal with it.
If anybody needs a long snapper.
No, but Alan, I'm thinking this might. Well, no, the year you want to get in is the year Brady goes in, because everyone will be there for Brady. You won't have to deal with anyone. It'll
be extra crowded. Extra crowded.
Extra crowded. I was actually, the year that they skip it. That's
They voted already, right? Like this can't keep you out of the Hall of Fame.
I'm like, can we just have the party without the sitting and having a speech?
This is great. So I love that attitude because in your mind you are a Hall of Famer and you don't need a jacket or a ceremony to validate it. Right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, as someone who's been rejected from the Hall of Fame twice already, I can tell you it doesn't feel good, right? Because it's just like anything, whether you really care or don't care, or whether I should say not care or don't care. It's whether it's going to change your life or not change your life, depending on what your philosophy and values are, right? There's still that sense of rejection, right? Like it's like the kid that doesn't get picked for the basketball team. He's going to pretend, crap, I don't like basketball, but he really likes basketball. So yeah, there's a sense of rejection that sucks. But again, at the end of the day, that's not where I find my identity. And I didn't retire, and say, well, crap, hopefully in 5 years from now, if I don't make the Hall of Fame, then my career is worthless. I mean, at some point, again, in or out, you can never take away what I did. I left this game with my head held high. I got to play it on my terms. I gave this game everything I had. This game was great to me. Love football. Hall of Fame is fantastic. But again, it's just, I'm not going to sit here and let that be a deciding factor because, again, I know why I played. I've accomplished those goals. Do I think I belong in the Hall of Fame at some point? Yes. Is what it is. If it doesn't happen, I'll be just fine.
You were the rare guy where I'm going to say good luck on not getting into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I'd love for you to get in, and the week of the induction, you're looking for like random games of curling, just so you're like, I have a tournament. I can't.
It's all exciting. Even like I said, even the Ring of Honor was like, because you never get to enjoy it till the pomp is over, right? And then you get to sit down and be with the people you want, and you're just like, oh my goodness, sometimes it is a hassle because of all the planning and all that stuff that goes into it. I mean, just even sitting around, you're just trying to figure out logistics of like, are kids coming or not coming? You're just stressed and you're like, oh my gosh, just like,
sounds like you're planning a wedding.
It does. That's what you feel like. And then again, speaking from experience, when you don't get in, you feel like the bridesmaid. You're like,
right.
Like,
that
you know
has
what you
to
should
suck.
do?
Like left at the altar
have Orlovsky
again.
induct you.
Yes, left at the altar again. So,
Or Orlovsky introduce him, you mean, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Have Orlovsky introduce him at the.
That'd be great. You should just make a mockery of the entire thing, Alan.
But from the crowd, have him introduce me from the crowd, like not in the wrong spot,
Yeah,
from out of bounds.
pull a TO, and just be a man of the people, right? I'm a man of the people. I'm gonna go to my college.
All right, man. Hey, we really enjoyed this. Good luck, I think. I don't know, but
oh, absolutely. You know what's wrong. I love to laugh and joke about it, but it'll be a special day when and if it happens. But again, I try to take things as they come. And the reality is, I have zero control over it.
Sure.
So it is what it is.
You have a great attitude, man. We appreciate the time. Good luck to you. I know it means something to you. So good luck to you. And listen, we'll let you know if you get in. And if we have to reach out to Bulger to let him know, we'll let him know. But we'll find you, okay?
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.
All right, man.
Hey, man, we out here at the Super Bowl. You got to know, man. You got to dig it, man. We out here, man, Metal Art Media. We in the building. We finna ask y'all the good questions that these folks want to hear, you feel me? They sent the best football correspondent that we got out to the bowl. We finna lock in. Check us out. We see Jay Glazer in the wild over here. Look at him. What is he wearing on his suit? His suit is amazing. That motherfucker is triple-breasted. That motherfucker got a triple-breasted suit on. What the hell is going on? That suit got 8 pieces. Big brother, Dan LeBatard Show. My brother, good to see you. Yes, sir. Trying to make it, brother. Good to see you. We got one question for you.
Right.
Parks and recreations.
Your hands are so damn wet.
I'm sweating. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Tell them I'm nervous.
Deep breath. Woosah. 2 breaths.
Woosah. Parks and recreations or scrubs?
Man, probably Parks and Recreation. Yeah, I'd have to go with that. Yeah, absolutely. No doubt. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Suck it, Bill Lawrence. Suck it, Bill Lawrence. Big brother, how you doing?
What's on, man? How you doing?
Dan LeBatard Show. Good to see you, my brother.
What's going on?
We got Stugotz coming out here tomorrow.
Oh,
Can you
that's
believe
bad
it?
news. That's bad news. My apologies to the show for that.
Yes, sir. One question for you. Parks and recreations or scrubs?
Parks and Recreation.
Oh, man. 2-0. Suck it, Bill Lawrence. You heard it from the best. We outside, baby. Super Bowl, what number this is? 103. We're in the wild right now. We're in the wild. I think I see a Gojo in the wild. What's the single most important things the Rams have to do to beat the Falcons this Super Bowl?
You know what? It's take care of the football. You got to win the turnover battle in these kind of games. Ball security is job security. You have the hopes and dreams of the entire organization in your hands every single time.
Amen. Back to you, Bob. Yeah, the Chiefs better win, goddamn. They doing a lot of playing. You feel me? They got a lot of fans. The Chiefs better win. Look, I'm going to beat his ass. Look. I'm just playing. We all good. Slay. We Pastor Mark Baker. You know what I mean? I'm from Waycross, Georgia. You know what I mean? You feel me? 912 in the building. You say about that 1%. You so special to us, brother. How does it feel to be such a great example for us? Also, should the Super Bowl be on a Saturday instead of the Sunday for us working folks? You feel me?
It should be on a Saturday.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because I go to church heavy when I'm back at home.
Yes,
Trying
sir.
to get out that 1 o'clock and race to that house.
Yes, sir.
Some games is tough. You know, man, but yeah, man. I got a 912 dude in the city.
Yes, sir, my brother.
Oh, man, they don't know about that down south.
They don't know. You feel me? Them slaves. You feel me? Right. Team Will Smith, or are you team Chris Rock?
I'm not answering that.
Salute. Hey, we keeping it real on the carpet. Big Flex say he ain't answering it. Get what? He ain't answering it. Holy moly, family. You got it going on, my brother. Can I ask you one question, brother?
Okay.
First off, what's your name?
I am Flambo.
Flamo?
Yeah.
Salute to you, brother Flamo. We with the Dan LeBatard Show with Stugotz, a Cuban show, you feel me? Salute to you, my brother. One question for you. Parks and Recreations or Scrubs, the TV show?
It's for recreations. Yeah. You want to help me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, I do. What we doing? What we doing?
You want to do
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, cool. Hold on. Hold the mic. I almost had to knock LaFlama block off his shoulders. He better stop playing. I ain't want to have to do it to him. Oh, and they already there. Yeah, we running around here playing. We running around here playing with LaFlama. Andy Reid done sat down. Ain't that a bitch? They go ask a question, big dog. One more question. One gotta go. Cheeseburgers or Tommy Bahama?
They go well together. I'm liking your suit, man. Are we going to the move?
Yes, sir. We out of here. We out of here, baby. Did Beyonce get robbed last night?
What's one more Grammy? You know what I mean? Probably. That's like saying, did Michael Jordan get robbed of MVP? Probably. Could LeBron have won every MVP? Probably. It's like, well, hey, what's one more? You know what I'm saying? She already got the most, so, you know, let somebody else get one.
Ted Lasso or The Office?
I'm going Ted Lasso all day.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Ted Lasso all day. I cannot wait for that next season to come out, man.
Thank you, brother.
For sure.
Oh, my goodness. You guys want to call my mom?
Yes, ma'am, we do want to call you. How you doing?
I am good. What a showing, man. I mean, how exciting is all of this? I am full of it. This is awful. It is so competitive out here. Dan, look, I know you're a little too big for this stuff out here, and us scrubs have to be at media day. I literally just took out a 9-year-old girl running up here to ask a question. And you know what? I don't really care because I hope she gets injured because I'm going to get in there and I'm going to get the interview. Because that's the kind of competitor I am, Dan. I'm trying to be the best, and to be the best, you got to be here.
Yes.
Missing out.
24/7 swagger, whoever the hell he is. He looking on kick it back in. Hey, you talking about? And the chain fake. Chain fake as hell. What are those? Are those Air Forces or are those Air Forces? They're not their forces. Looking ass. Big ass hat, boy. What size hat is that, boy? I'm on your ass. Boy, what the hell you doing? And you about to do a yeet. But that shit old as hell. Don't doubt no more. Hey, you talking about I'm on his ass. And, boy, what are those gas station shades? Hey, you talking about, boy, got them from the Chevron, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to that boy. Miami Hill. Look at him dancing. He don't even know what's going on. Boy, it's been one hell of a media night, man. It's a lot of energy in the building. We got the playmaker still taking photos, being the playmaker. He the man, brother. Salute to everybody in the crowd. Fly Eagles Fly, Chiefs Kingdom, we see you. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Metal Art Media. We signing out. We got the buttkicker.com, buttkicker.com. One more question. The Office or Ted Lasso?
The Office or Ted Lasso, man. I haven't seen Ted Lasso, so I'm going with The Office.
Atlanta, Georgia loves you, brother. We love you, brother. Keep doing your shit. Yes, sir. Back to you, Bob.
What are you doing here, Carrot Top?
What am I doing here? I don't know. I flew in just to do this, and I'm leaving. I swear to God. I flew in. They walked me over here, and then my car's waiting. So
right. That's very nice of you.
Hopefully this goes well.
Yeah. Were you expecting LeBatard?
This is the only one I'm doing.
Were you expecting LeBatard or no?
Yeah, I was kind of. I'm not gonna be honest. I was expecting LeBatard.
Well, thank
At
you.
At least, I mean, or Levy, something. I don't know.
Right. Levy. What do you mean, Levy?
Steve Levy. Yeah.
You know, he calls.
I'm going bigger. I'm going bigger than LeBatard. You know.
You know, Steve Levy calls the Super Bowl in Australia.
No.
Yeah, he's coming on to promote.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
He's the voice of American sports in Australia.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
See?
You've been a great friend to the show over the years. We love you. We appreciate you. You were jacked, Carrot Top. I had no idea, man.
You think it's the lighting? Am I that jacked?
No, you're pretty jacked.
I mean, Dana White did look by and said, I could use you.
And how'd you respond?
Yeah, no. I said, no, these are pretty muscles is what I call them. You know?
Right.
They're not strong muscles.
Puzzles.
They're just pretty.
Yeah.
You're like, this arm wrestle. I'm like, they're not for that. They're just, you look at them. They don't work. They don't work.
But I like surprisingly jacked.
You think?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. How about me? Surprisingly what?
Surprisingly not jacked, yeah. I didn't want to say it, but you might be the most out of shape guy in this room.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I wear that like a badge, to be honest with you. In a room full of sports radio hosts.
Yeah.
You're saying I'm the most out of shape
I
one?
mean, I'm just saying. This is again my first stop. So I haven't walked around yet.
They just put you on a plane this morning and said, go to Radio Row, walk around for a couple hours, and you're just flying back.
That's exactly what they did, yeah. We're going to go to Phoenix, and we're going to talk to some radio folks, then we're going to leave and go back and do a show.
Are you supposed to promote anything?
No, just here. I mean, I have a show in Vegas at the Luxor if you want to come to that one night.
Okay.
I'm going tonight.
Right.
But yeah.
Oh, so you'll
night,
be there.
Yeah, every night at the Luxor, we have a show running till forever. Yeah.
Right. So wait, there's no promotion. It's just, hey, go there and be Carrot Top.
Yeah, just be Carrot Top, say hi, break the ice.
Right.
You know, talk to some football players, talk to some radio people.
Who have you talked to? Do you know?
No, you. I'm still looking for like LeBatard. He's here somewhere, maybe, isn't he? He's probably in Miami on his boat.
He's in. Yes, when he's in when the Super Bowl's in Miami, Dan comes here.
Yeah, right.
When the Super Bowl's here, he stays in Miami. How's the show going?
Not good.
Really?
But no, it's going great. Yeah, we're 17 years at the Luxor's. Just now, 17 years going, and we've been there for 28 years, I think, in Vegas. So yeah, it's been going good.
Billy was hoping that you would bring you had some props with you. But,
I didn't bring. No, I had the small plane.
TSA.
Some TSA. I have a lot of props though. I could have brought some of my newest ones. You know, there's a Cowboys helmet that I made with this little mini field goal thing at the end of it, so the guy can practice kicking the field goals.
Yeah.
He missed 4 in a row, so that's a good one. That would have been great this morning. I should have bought that one.
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
That would have been great.
Just get on the
walk
plane.
in here with just that. And
So hop on the bird and come
just
back.
fly back and come back.
I might do that actually.
Yeah.
Go back, pick up that prop, and come back. It'd be worth it probably.
Billy,
Because nothing goes better than props on radio.
So did they? Are you promoting the Super Bowl in Vegas next year? Or?
I mean, I can. I mean, it's going to be there next year, I guess. So that's probably what they want me to talk about. Is that? Oh yeah, they probably should have given me some. They probably going to give me some pointers like, oh, what are you here to promote? Nothing. Oh yeah, next year. The Super Bowl will be in Vegas next year.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. They couldn't get Wayne Newton to wake up this morning, so I'm here,
right.
and it's going to be next year in Las Vegas. Good place for the Super Bowl, right?
It's a great place for the Super Bowl.
And Vegas, you can't beat Vegas, right? Drinking, gambling, smoking, prostitution. Bring the kids.
Right.
You know, have fun.
Yeah, but you know what happened to Vegas? That stuff became like legal everywhere.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, it did. Yeah.
It hurt Vegas, I think, right?
What weed?
Well, I mean, the legalization of weed and the legal. Sports gambling, really.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What can you not do in Vegas?
Well,
right?
what's the next
Drugs.
frontier? What do you? What's illegal now that you should legalize and then?
Wow. Yeah, I think everything is legal, I believe, in Vegas now. There's nothing really left.
It's been legal forever in Vegas.
Yeah.
All of
I mean,
it.
it's
no
all
one's paying attention.
Right, true.
Right.
Carrot Top, you know LeGarrette Blunt? He's over there.
The big guy?
Yeah.
No, I don't know him.
Oh.
I should know him.
Yeah.
I mean, he
He's
won some
playing
Super
now,
Bowls with the Patriots and Tom Brady.
Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
I know who he is.
That's fine.
Right.
You see how he walked right by me?
Yeah, didn't even say hello.
Didn't even glance.
Yeah. Disrespectful.
Just couldn't keep his eyes on me.
Intimidated, really.
Couldn't keep his eyes on you. Billy, you want to run that terrible joke?
No,
by
we were
Carrot
talking.
Top?
come on.
Come on, Billy.
So we were talking about if you're going to bring your props, and then you didn't bring your props, so then we can't talk about prop bets.
Ah.
Yeah. He just gave you a look.
I like that.
Carrot
I like the
Top.
prop bets. That's good.
You can use that.
I will use
Don't
that.
use that.
Carrot Top used exactly no words to tell Billy just
Just
how
the look.
fucking horrible that joke
Just
was.
the look.
You should make Billy a part of your act.
Nah.
Yeah, that was fun, dude.
Are you into this game at all? Do you
No,
care?
I could care less. It's soccer, right? Is it soccer?
Yes, football. Yes.
Yeah, football. No, I like. I think it's going to be a good game. If anything, I think the matchup is incredible. I mean, both teams are like 1 and 2 seeds, and they're really both incredible. They played well, so it should be good. And I think they're all not injured now, so it should be good.
You picked games for a while on our show, didn't you? You had a great run. You had one of the all-time great runs.
I did a great run. I did better with than Cowherd.
How's Garrett Top?
Garrett Top is doing good.
Yeah.
My brother Garrett Top.
Still flying jets?
He's still flying. Yeah, he's still flying jets. He's actually flying Southwest. He should have flown me here this morning.
Oh.
But he didn't. Yeah. Yeah, I did well with you guys, right?
Yeah.
I did. I think I picked like 5 weeks in a row.
You were better than Colin Cowherd.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should walk by Cowherd's table and remind him of that. He's here.
Is he here?
Yes.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna go say hi to him.
Just go plant yourself right next to
I'm
Colin.
gonna and just say just keep talking.
He won't. No, he won't know what to do. Like Colin, he wouldn't know what to do.
I beat you at least 5 weeks.
No, it was like 14.
It was
we
something like
we
that,
couldn't
yeah.
get rid of you. Yeah.
You tried.
It's the greatest run in show history, Garrett.
Oh my God, that's so funny. But I did do well. Yeah.
You did well. How's life? Everything else?
Everything
is good?
else is good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, just jamming, just doing it, working. Can't wait to do it again tonight.
Did you get tired, man? Like, are you exhausted?
I'm
doing
exhausted.
This 21 fucking years.
I'm burned
Carrot
out.
Top?
I'm burned out. I'm tired.
Yeah.
No, you know what's fun about my job is you don't get burned out. It's weird. The more exciting every year, it seems to get more exciting,
Right.
and more fun. There's never endless, topics that, we just shot down a balloon. It's shit like that. There's so many things. There's topics.
Right.
That keeps you going fresh.
That balloon was weird, right?
Yeah,
Like,
the
shoot
balloon
the
was
fuck
weird.
down and let's move on already.
There was candy in it. Did you notice that?
Yeah,
It
it's
was
a piñata.
it was a
Really?
piñata, yeah. And here's my question: why didn't they make it blue? If they had made it blue, they wouldn't have seen it.
That's
Right.
true.
Or maybe that's how they got us. Maybe
Right.
they were like, "Oh my God, they fell for it. They shot the white one down."
Yeah.
And there's probably 100 blue ones up there.
Oh.
It was odd to find out. It's been like, it's been in Hawaii and Florida, and no one ever told us.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck's
Sam,
going
I've
on?
been flying it out here to broadcast the game. That's unfortunate. They shot it down there.
Right.
John Madden was driving it.
Oh.
Oh, wait, he's no longer with us.
Billy, you should give him the
Jeez.
same look.
Yeah.
Just exchange looks. It's one of the great moments that we'll have here this week. A bad
You
joke
okay?
by Billy preceded by no words.
Just
from
a
Carrot
just a
Top.
look. Yeah.
Just the look of that's a bad joke. But you don't have nights, Carrot, where you're just like, hey, I don't want to do this tonight, man.
I have moments like right now.
Yeah.
That I want to do things. But
He is dragging this out a little
they're
long.
dragging this on.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, showtime. You get there, the lights are on, the music's going, and you're ready to go and do it. Yeah.
Now
No.
you're giving me that look.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, I was trying to be nice. You're jacked.
When are we going to start the interview?
This is the interview.
Oh shit.
Why don't you interview me? Go ahead.
So how long? So let me ask you this. So how much do you prepare for a guest when they come on?
None.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would
That's
I?
good. Why?
I just react to whatever
Right.
LeBatard says.
You can just say, "We'll be right back after this."
In fairness, the strategy is usually what are you promoting, and they know what they're promoting.
Yes.
So when you come in, you're like,
I came
don't
to
know.
promote Madonna's new album. That's
Oh.
what I'm here to promote.
Go sit next to Colin Cowherd.
Yeah. Where is he at though?
He's
gonna go-
here.
But I mean, somewhere. Where
He's
exactly?
right over there. He's like seven
Probably
tables
back
over
there.
there.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go find him.
Yeah.
I'm telling him that I beat him.
But you have a very
14
limited.
rows.
You could tell him that you beat him 14
weeks
consecutive times.
He'll remember.
Right. He does something called the Blazing Five.
Okay.
Because it would suggest that his picks are always good and he's on fire and he's winning you a lot of money. I maintain that what you're doing, if you take his Blazing Five, is just light your money on fire.
Right.
That was a good joke.
That was a good joke.
Thank you.
That
you
was
still
a good
gave
joke.
me the fucking Billy.
No, I gave. You had the look though with a. Hey.
Oh, I was expecting something a little more than when I got there. I gotta be honest.
Well.
Yeah, you gave me nothing.
It's good.
All right. Well, we love you, man.
Thank you.
for
Love you too.
thank you for stopping
And
by.
thank you for having me on the show and some prop bets.
Yeah. Do you have any prop bets that you like? Have you looked at it? Have you ever placed a bet in your life?
Never. Literally, never.
Really?
Yep. Never gambled in mine. I know. I live.
Carrot Top, you live in
I
Vegas.
live in Vegas. I don't
Have
gamble.
you sat down and you don't play cards?
I don't at all. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't gamble. I'm boring as fuck. I don't do anything.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a hard time believing that.
No, I really don't.
What's the point of living in Vegas? I guess the show.
The show, yeah.
Right.
He makes a lot of money.
Yeah, I guess the show. Yeah,
it's just to take cash home every night.
Yeah.
But he's not spending it on anything.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
I need to find an addiction of some sort.
Yeah.
You do. When you're famous and have a show and make money like you do, you got to spend some of it on drugs. You know that.
It's all going to start today in Phoenix.
Okay.
You got to start slow. You can't go to Vegas and do it. You got to do Phoenix first.
Right. And
get your feet wet and then go to Vegas.
You dip your toe in the water.
Dip your toe a little bit. Just kinda,
and then jump in the big pool of Vegas.
You know, maybe a bump, and then when you get there, do a whole line.
All right. We appreciate you, man.
All right.
Yes, I do not prepare for interviews, but thank you for doing this one. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.